He sees it only happens once a year. But it will happen this weekend. It'll happen this weekend. Plus, after a bit of a slow beginning, it looks like the tropics are trying to crank things up as we get into mid-September. Let's begin with a beautiful picture in from KENS 5 eyewitness Samantha Budwit. Look at this. A gorgeous rainbow over Helotes Little League. Oh, what a great shot. I think that's a .5, isn't it? I just love that. That's a really cool little arc there, and you can see the color, especially right over the tree. Show you some of the rain that caused the rainbow, but first, it happens only once a year. The autumnal equinox will be Sunday morning at 7:44 when the sun's direct rays will hit the middle of our planet. You can see what happens in the summer solstice. It hits the Tropic of Cancer. Winter solstice, the Tropic of Capricorn, as our Earth is, of course, tilted and rotating on its axis. Now it'll hit the equator beginning Sunday morning, early. It's not going to feel like fall. Let's just settle this now, but it's just going to be nice to say the word, right? It's going to be nice to say the word fall. Although this summer hasn't been too bad. 27 triple-digit days this summer as opposed to last year's 75. Last summer was like 3 summers in one. Few showers off to the south today. Healthy downpour right along 1604 and 281, kind of clipping Brawning Lake right there. Notice that a lot of this got a little heavier times across the north side. You can see just inside 410 near 281 at the airport. And then a wider reach will show you it was just some sea breeze action that gets really fired up and bubbling up in daytime heating. Outside tonight, mostly clear, 86, but it still feels like 94. Heat index got as high as 106 today. It got as high as 112 up in New Braunfels. This heat is legit on these final days of summer, so please make sure you're hydrating. Our actual high, 97, is only 3 away from a 2019 record, but look at the average high now, 89. We're getting there, we're getting there. If we could just get the actual number down to the seasonal average, that'd be nice. But I'll tell you, this Gulf fetch is not letting up, and that means dew points will not quit. In fact, we've got a little weak front coming through. I hate to even say it, because look, dew points won't be affected at all. It's not even barely going to be noticed. In fact, they go up by midweek. That's when we start seeing a little bit of dry air move in. By Wednesday, Thursday, a lot of dry air out there around that high. Look at that clockwise rotation, huge ridge of high pressure. All right, to the tropics. And of the 3 areas of interest right now, the highest probability, Western Caribbean, that we see Helena develop in the next 5 to 7 days and enter into the Eastern Gulf. We'll be keeping an eye on it. 14-day forecast, because we love you enough to give you 2 weekends. That's how we do it. 98 tomorrow. Going to be the final Friday of summer. Saturday, final day of summer, 95. So both days, heat index around 100, be hydrating. Sundays, the beginning of fall with 94, and we stay there through Tuesday. Slight chance we see a shower on Wednesday, and then the final weekend of September's on the map, and it's looking pretty good. How you doing, Nate?
How was your summer, BT, now that it's over?
You know, this was a nice summer, and thank you for asking.
Yep. Not many people ask, around here.
Right, no, the boys of summer, it was a good one.